And I want to bring in Shuja ul Haq. Shuja, for the last several days, there was heightened activity that was seen in and around this region. Many thought that these were just combat air patrols. These were defensive maneuvers. But Pakistan state-sponsored terror, Shuja, is being punished. What are you picking up from your sources?
Well, that's right, Gaurav. As you'd have been known to this for last few days, we've been seeing extensive tension or activity, inside Jammu and Kashmir and, other parts as well. But last night we've been told that at around 3:30 is when this strike has took place. Our sources suggest that, yes, Indian Air Force has crossed the line of control. They have dropped payloads at places near Balakot and Khyber Pashtun. We've also been given to understand that this clear target was terror launch pads and camps of these organizations. The extent of damage is something that we will still will have to wait for an official confirmation. But extreme tension at this point of time on line of control. I was just trying to speak to some of the officials on the ground, both in Kashmir sector, as Kashmir division, as well as in Jammu. It's been said that officials have been told to be very, very alert in this situation, as anything could happen at this point of time. In fact, the Air Force bases in Kashmir and outside Kashmir in Jammu are also on in a state of alert. So overall, it does look like that a massive activity has happened during the night, and that's why we are seeing this kind of preparation also being made on the ground. We still have to wait for an official confirmation on what exactly happened, what transpired, and in which manner it transpired. But sources suggest that, yes, close to 10 to 12 Air Force jets, which some of them are believed to be Mirage 2000s, were involved in this activity. And yes, some sort of payload has been dropped at locations across line of control. So which is very, very big. Gaurav, we've been talking about it in past few days, that there is possibility of such an action being taken.
It is significant.
And it does seem that India has taken it.
Shiv, if I may bring you in, and Griha, stay with us on this massive, massive story. Shiv, the use of air power. It's significant because it's pinpoint, it's accurate, it destroys the terrorist training camps, it does not commit your own soldiers, a big group of own soldiers. We were very lucky and, of course, brilliant commandos last time. That surgical strike, each and every one of them came back safe. But the use of air power, relative security, and Shiv, what is extremely significant at this point of time is also to ensure that aspect of air power. Aircraft goes in, destroys the enemy, comes back. So speed, reliability, and Griha, if I may, what is significant is that we had our mid-air refuelers, so our aircraft could loiter in the sky longer, and we had our electronic intelligence and surveillance equipment, our AWACS up in the sky. And Griha, what the AWACS does is it also suppresses the enemy radars, it jams them. It also keeps an eye, and if I may, on 300 enemy targets simultaneously. That is what the Indian AWACS can do. Keep an eye on multiple enemy targets. So if a Pakistani Air Force jet is even about to take off, we know it's about to take off. And for those who think that this is escalation, Griha, this simply means that India or Indian Air Force or the Indian Armed Forces, they actually calculate 3 to 4 steps ahead on the escalation ladder. So there is no reason to panic, Griha.
Also, Gaurav, the fact that this is a major offensive by India, airstrike, obviously we are talking about, right, 3:30 a.m. when these airstrikes were carried out. Remember, we are also talking in the time where there has been a lot of politicization over the surgical strikes, and now this massive operation by the Indian Air Force.
This Griha is taking it altogether to a next level. Now, there is one bit of input that has come in from one of my sources, but I'm still waiting for an official confirmation from Government of India before we can share this with our friends. So what has happened is much more than just an airstrike on Pakistani terrorist training camps. This has been a punitive strike in multiple ways. So there's been an airstrike from what sources tell India today. We're waiting for an official confirmation. There has been an artillery strike. We'll tell you more about it. And it's not just small arms fire that's been used. It's a little more than small arms fire. And there has been another action. That other action, we will wait till the government, officially announces it. Should it choose to announce it. But an intent soldier to soldier is very clear. You send terrorists into our country, you target our security personnel, there will be consequences for you to pay. That's the message that India is sending. And Shiv and I have been covering defense for some time. After 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, we were reporting from ground zero in Mumbai at that point of time. There was a lot of talk about use of air power. The then air chief had also suggested terrorist training camps in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and in Pakistan to hit. But that decision was not taken. Indian Air Force did fly a couple of sorties, but the decision to cross the LC and strike did not come. This time, that decision has been taken and those airstrikes have happened. Now, this is extremely significant because now a template has been set. Should Pakistan send in terrorists into our territory,
right,
whether there's a ground response or an air response or a response in any other way, there will be a response to Pakistan state-sponsored terror.
Absolutely, Gaurav, and we are seeing a lot of action. This is completely in line with the Prime Minister going ahead and saying that the Indian government has given open and a free hand to the Indian Defence Forces as far as the Air Force is concerned.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.